This is going to be a tutorial for how to do the SM Cath+Arms+Lib in under 15 minutes. There's a lot of them that are shit and overcomplicate everything. So I'm going to make it a little bit simpler. You don't need all this gear. You might want insignia if you don't have Escape Artist. Lips are good for arms, but you also don't necessarily need it, but I would definitely recommend because it's only 2 gold. It's not a big deal. First mob you see, just go ahead and kill it so your boosties do not fucking instantly die. Also because it has a chance to reset every once in a while. It's weird. Activate your ice barrier here. Nova and run. If you're good at it, you don't really need to do your ice barrier there, but why not? If that happens, just slow them, and you're going to use a second blink. If you don't aggro anything on the way there, you only need 1 blink, but because I aggroed that, just do it twice. You don't even necessarily need a second one. They're just going to hit you a little bit, but because you have ice barrier up, it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm going to show you what that's like. Just hit me. It's whatever. Go on to Blizzard. Blink through, and as soon as you get through the door, Nova that, and turn around and counterspell that. You can also pull that if you want, but it's whatever. You can get it later. On this first hallway, you're going to want to blink all the way down, and blink will be up on the way back, so yeah. You don't want to jump through this little crevice here on the second time around because there's a chance of them hitting you a lot. Re-up your ice barrier there. Insignia is really good there because you don't really have much time, but you can escape artist if you're really quick about it. You also will probably take some damage if you escape artist. And blink, jump, go right in here, and just start attacking. You're not gonna want to be perfectly up against the edge. You're gonna want to be kind of off a little bit, or they will not do the thing. The way it works is because you're off, the mobs think you're down there, so they run down there to attack you. It's a whole thing. If you're doing this on a low-geared character, I'm probably doing more damage than you, but damage does not really matter here. Nor stamina, nor intellect. You just kind of get a little bit of frost resistance and you're good. After you kill the majority of them, go right here. Just wait for everything to group up a little bit. Sorcerer. And just go to arms now. We are at 4 minutes, so we're making great time. You can make the lockout even if you're at like 5 here, so you have plenty of time to get over. go ahead and kill these 2 mobs. You can evocate. You can also evocate at the end. It doesn't really matter. Just want to get these guys down. Not because you can't grab them later, but because the boosties can be idiots and move up. They want to move up to get XP, but they will get XP anyways. Like if they just stood right against the portal, they would get it and not have to move at all, but they don't, so you're going to want to kill them. What we're going to do now is move to the end of the dungeon. Also, I did that last run with only 29 frost resistance, which is very low. So, just know it's not that big of a deal. If you did put on frost resistance gear, which I would recommend still, then you're going to want to take it off for armory, because you don't need it at all. Just put on your normal gear. I mean, you can leave it on, it's not a big deal, but you can take it off if you want, because you don't need it. If you have anything fire resistance, that could be okay here. You don't really need it either. You're not going to be running out of mana, hopefully. Just keep your ruby up, and if you have archmage, you can use it here. The way we're going to do this pull is we are going to wait for full mana, blizzard that. Oh, they missed one, but doesn't matter. Rank 1 frostbolt, rank 1 cut a hold, and wand. Turn around, wand again. Just make sure you're arcane explosioning all the packs. You don't really need to do this middle one because they'll pull it, but that one for sure you're going to need to do. Don't arcane explode when you're right next to them. They'll just hit you and smack you, so it's a bad idea. We're going to turn around here and counterspell, and then Frost Nova. Don't jump through the things here, because then these people behind you will hit you. You can also go ahead and just do that if you want. Don't really need to, but it's whatever. Blink through here, re-up both of your shields, and ice block. I have a cancel macro, but you don't need it at all if you have lips. Just kind of spam the lip. Gonna Frost Nova, Cold Snap, and then Frost Nova again. 1 tick of rank 1 into a full fucking rank 6. Wait for 5 ticks and then run back. Or 6 ticks. I don't really remember. Just 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 ticks. Then jump back and then just keep doing it. Pretty simple. Just finish these off. Probably should have mana gemmed and finished them off while they were closer, but it's whatever. Now we are at 8 minutes, well, 9 minutes, and we are going to lib. Just gonna mana up here, get ready for the pull. It's pretty simple. It's kind of like stockades, and where the first couple of pulls you have a big chance of getting knocked down, so you're going to want to take it slow. Don't pull too much, you'll kill yourself. And just be reasonable about it. You should probably also be using dampen magic. I'll go ahead and put that on. It's kind of important. Not really, but kinda. We're just gonna run through Arcane Explosion there. Arcane Explosion there. Go ahead and pull that dog dude and bring it back over here. If the dog dude's not there, it's not a big deal. He'll just pat around, and it's a little bit annoying, but it's not a big deal. So. Get these guys down. They die really easy. And one more pull. With this one, you can go ahead and grab the Hound Master. It's pretty okay XP. I'll show you where to do that and stuff. This is probably not the most optimal pathing, but it really does not matter. Counterspell that guy in the back. Flame strike right on yourself. This boss can be Nova'd, which is kind of cool. Oh. Wasn't able to get the Shatter combo off, but it does not matter in the slightest. Did that. And get the boss down. If you are short on time, we're just going at a normal speed. This is really fast because there's nobody else going with me. This is going to be the last pull we're going to do here, but if you happen to have like an extra minute or two, like if you have 2 minutes left, then you can do an extra one, and I'll show that as well. Go ahead and re-up your mana ruby because there's a good chance you're going to need it. And get ready for the pull, full mana and stuff. Pull that. You can pull that too. And we're just gonna start Arcane Exploding. I'm using max rank right now, which probably shouldn't be, but it's whatever. What sucks about these mobs is these diviner dudes will probably reset. Like that one way over there, it will probably just run away. Oh, yeah. Walk away. Do a little bit of blizzard in, but that was a really shady blizzard. It did literally nothing. But yeah, they're dead. That's kind of cool. That is 207 mobs in right around 14 minutes. Honestly, that's about all you're going to be able to do here. But if you're like an absolute god at the game, we can go ahead and pull some more. Don't get full mana. You don't need it. Bam, 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 bam. There. Use your ruby. If you didn't use it, of course. And easy peasy. Gonna go ahead and use robes to get them down. And now we've done 220 mobs in about 15 minutes. Let's see how fast we can get back. So every second after now is XP loss. So I'd probably say don't do that last little bit of mobs because it's a waste of time. These bitches respawn. Or maybe I didn't get them. I don't even know, but yeah. Just run back to Cath and you can restart there. It's pretty fun. And I just want to see how fast I can get from the end to Cath. Opening this door, and it's about 16 minutes, which is not very good. Anyways, looking at my spec, this is what you're going to want to use. It's kind of for everything. It's kind of nice. Shatter, of course. Iceberry, I need that. The big one here is Magic Absorption, which will restore 5% of your mana at a resist. That's about it. GG.